This position is a study that was composed by the Italian composer Giambattista Lolli in 1763. Please forgive my pronunciation. It's taken from the book Soviet Chess Primer. White wins irrespective of whose turn it is to move. Let us suppose that it's black's turn to move here. If an endgame comes down to a contest between a queen and a rook, then queen wins in most cases. There are very few exceptions. What do you think? Is this an exceptional case? Are there any stalemating tricks which are available here? Please do ponder over this for a bit. Okay, there are no tricks available for black in this position. It's a straightforward win for white. Okay, what happens if kh3 is played? kh3 does not work because of the immediate qf1. The rook is pinned and is lost in the process. What happens if rg7 is played? rg7 would immediately lose to the check qe5. qe5 check. Rook is attacked along with the king and the game is lost. What happens if rg8 is played? rg8 would be met with qe5 check again. kh1, qa1 check is played. kh2 and qa2 check. The rook is lost again. Okay, now what happens if ra2 is played? If ra2 is played, then we start with qe5 check again. kg1, qd4 check. kh1, qh8 check. kg1 and qg8 check. This tactic illustrates an extremely important idea that you can use in queen versus rook endgames. The whole idea is to bring the black king to a specific square that is convenient for the white queen to attack the rook and check the black king at the same time. This is achieved by checking the king in an appropriate manner. Okay, there are no moves that black can make in this position. Black will lose the rook after a few moves irrespective of the move that black makes. Okay, let's look at the position again with white to move. Please look at the position carefully. This is a very curious case. We already know the fact that the game is winning for white if it's black to move here. White would love to hand the move over to black. How would you go about doing that? This is a maneuver that is often seen in chess and is extremely useful in chess endgames. Okay, the series of moves would start with the move qe5 again. kh1. Okay, what happens if you play kh3? Then qh5 is checkmate. Okay, kh1 is played and qa1 check. You have got to play kh2 here, because if you play rg1, then qh8 is checkmate. Okay, kh2 is played. And the queen returns to the e1 square here. The result has been achieved. This is similar to the position that we discussed earlier in the video, and white can easily win in this position. This idea is very similar to the idea of triangulation that is used in the king and pawn chess endgames. This is an extremely useful idea and it would definitely help you win one game someday. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you again soon. Bye.